And they are off. Perkins gets a crappy start. Mark Rio gets a great start, as well as Larson. And Gieb shoots up behind Rio. We're going to see what he can make happen here. As we switch to that cam, we come out of turn one. We're going to see who it's going to be. And that's Mark Rio out front.
As they now working into turn two. Through turn two they go. We'll see what happens when they come around across the tripwire at the start-finish line.
It does look like Rio is out front. We're going to try to see who's in second. We'll try to catch him in the camera as they come into turn six. It's been a long day. Here we go, turn six. Zoom in, cameraman. There you go. Good job, buddy. You can hear me over the air. It's the magic of television or the internet. So, looks like Rio up front. They're battling up front, though. So, is that Gieb? Looks like Eric Gieb potentially in second place trying to make a move on Rio. They come out of six. Rio has been passed, but I don't know by who. So, we're going to flip over to the other camera, the grandstand cam. We're going to see who is out front. Peterick. Looks like Peterick is out front. Then Petrick. We're going to keep butchering his name. I do apologize. It looks like it could be, maybe, possibly, maybe not. I don't know. Rio in second, Festivan third. We're going to see. They're going to come across the line, and we're going to give you a better view, so we're going to know who in the world it is for show. Is that Cyrus DeJong? That is Cyrus DeJong out front. I was completely wrong. I do apologize, folks. So here we go. It's DeJong, Rio, Festivan, Larson, Mortensen, Gieb, Andrade, Peterick coming around in 8th, Perkins in 9th. 10th is going to be Trevor Beard, and then Peter Stanton coming up the rear. Tapia did not make the grid here. So as they head into the back turn, turn 3, it is still Cyrus DeJong out front. He won a race today. He won a race yesterday. He's going to try to make it a third for the weekend. Rio is in second. Festivan's all over Rio. Festivan trying to make the pass on Rio as he comes in, and he does, makes the pass on Rio heading into 6, and he's going to try to track down DeJong now. We're going to see if he's got time. There should be plenty of time. There are a couple of races to go here. They come out of 6, and it is DeJong, Festivan, Rio. We're going to see, I do believe Larson still in 4th and Mortensen in 5th, but there is some shuffling around going on back there, so we're going to see. I think Gieb's made a couple of moves, and he's got it going on right now. DeJong's still out front with Festivan. We're going to go to the Triple D cam. Triple D. And it is still DeJong out front, but Festivan, I told you folks, Festivan, sneaky fast. He's tracking DeJong down. He's fixing to pass that sucker here in the next couple of laps. Mark Rio in 3rd. It looks like Larson in 4th. Mortensen and Gieb, buddies, back-to-back. Gieb's tracking down Mortensen. Festivan is all over. Holy smokes, DeJong out front. So as they come around, it's Larson, Mortensen, Gieb. Whew, Andrade and Peterick. They come out of turn 10, and it is DeJong, but Festivan, sneak fast. Going to get him in this next lap. Stamp it. Rio in 3rd, comes across a little bit of a gap. Then it's Larson. Then it's Mortensen. Then it's Gieb. Then it is Andrade. Then it is Peterick. Then it is Ted Perkins. As we go to our Momentum Mountain Cam, we catch him coming out of turn 2, heading into 3, and it's still out front, DeJong. But Festivan, here he comes, folks, is coming around the mountain when they come. Festivan going to try to make a move here going into turn 6. This is where he made the move on Rio, right on this backstretch. It's a drag race going down. Festivan is right alongside DeJong. DeJong going to shut him down. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? We're going to try to catch him coming out of the turn. And it looks like they're still neck and neck. They come into turn 6. Festivan on the inside, DeJong on the outside. DeJong still out front. Festivan had him there for about a corner, but DeJong comes right back by and shuts the door on Festivan. Still Rio, then Larson. It looks like Gieb may have gotten around Mortensen. We're going to see as they get a little closer here. It's still DeJong and Festivan out front. Festivan's all over DeJong here, man. There he goes. Festivan closes in. Festivan goes outside. DeJong goes outside. Festivan has to check up. Festivan's going to be on the inside when it comes around turn 10. Nope, turn 9 on the outside. Going to be on the inside of turn 10. Is it going to be close enough? I don't think it's going to be close enough this time. It's going to happen here in the next lap or so. As they come around, it's Larson. Gieb has gotten around Mortensen. Mortensen drops back a couple of passes, and it's Gieb and Peterick behind Larson. De Jong, Festivan, you could throw a piece of paper over them, you hit them both. Then it's Rio. Gieb busts to the inside and makes the pass on Larson. They come across the line. They are neck and neck. It's drag race, and Peterick on the Triumph is sitting back there waiting to make his move. So Festivan takes it away from Dijon, coming out of 2, going into 3. We're going to see if Dijon can make another move. I don't think he is. Festivan just seems to be quicker. Gieb gets around Larson for 4th, and Peterick is all over Gieb. Peterick trying to show what he had this last round as Peterick and Gieb drag race down the backstretch. That's the race right now because Festivan is pulled on Dijon. Rio sitting back there in 3rd, not close enough to make a move. And we're going to see, looks like Festivan still pulling on Dijon just a little bit here. Festivan goes too wide. Dijon jumps underneath, makes the pass. We drop back and forth. We're going to switch over to the triple D cam. Here we go, triple D cam. Dijon jumps into turn 7. We're going to see what he can do. We're going to see Festivan riding a wide bike here, but he's going to close in him going into 8 and 9 as he's done the last couple laps. Here it is. Here it comes. Dijon seems to go in tight on 8, comes out wide to dive into 9. Festivan sees it, takes it, and goes wide. Festivan going to try to drive on the inside into 10. We're going to see if he can hold the gas on a little longer. Don't know. Don't know. Nope, not going to be close enough to do it. Rio still in 3rd. And now Peterick all over Gieb here for 4th and 5th. Gieb trying to hold him off. Dijon still out front, about a second and a half between 1st and 2nd. About 4 seconds back to Rio in 3rd. Peterick cuts to the inside of 10. Trying to chase down Gieb. Gieb comes across the line in 4th, but Peterick is all over him. Larson in 6th. Number 511, Andrade, has gotten around Mortensen.
Race leaders now into turn 3.
So, as they come out, it is still Dijon, Festivan, Rio. Rio closing in just a smidgen on these guys. Gieb found his groove coming out of turn 1 and 2. Pulls on Peterick, goes through turn 3. We're on board with Ted Perkins as we speak. Peterick trying to close it, not going to happen. Looks like Festivan's trying to make a move on Dijon again. And it looks like Dijon gets underneath him, but Festivan, here comes Festivan again. It's going to be Dijon. Festivan's driving hard, trying to make it stick, but it's just not happening. He seems to be running wide rather often here. This makes 2 to 3 times in this race he's run a little wide, seemingly from up here from what we can see. We head into Triple D. Festivan sticking pretty close. We're going to see maybe he sits there, he watches his lines for a couple of laps and then makes a move, because as they come out of 7, going into 8, Festivan goes by on the inside of Dijon, makes the move. Dijon on the outside. They're going into 9. They're neck and neck here. Who's going to break? And it's going to be Dijon. Dijon goes outside, inside. Tries to make the move. They're side by side as they head into turn 10, and Festivan's got the inside. Let's see. Dijon's going to try to go the long way around. Festivan hits the brakes. Dijon goes around the outside, blasts out, and he's coming down the front stretch in front, but Festivan is right on his tail. In 3rd, Mark Rio still, and Eric Gieb has picked up the pace, and he is staying in front of Peterick. Peterick, the man on the move, and he's been the man on the move the last 2 rounds, trying to close in, make a move on Gieb. Don't think it's going to happen. And it is Larson and Andrade fighting it out for 6th and 7th, and Perkins is hanging back there trying to make some moves as well.
Festivan worked for all those moves he's trying to make.
As we see here, Dijon and Festivan still all over each other. Here goes Festivan, going to cut to the inside, going to try to get in on the inside of turn 6. We're going to see what happens here. As we're on Gieb and Peterick as we speak, we try to cycle through here and stay on as many battles as we can, folks. The leaders head into turn 6. They're still neck and neck. They come out. Dijon's still out front. He's pulled a slight gap on Festivan. Rio still hanging out in 3rd, trying to close as much as he can, but it's just not happening right now as the 2 cats out front are absolutely cooking, running 140 flats and 139 fives to 141s of Rio and 140 of Gieb. Gieb and Peterick are actually running quicker than Rio. So if there's enough time, they might be able to close that gap, but we shall see. Festivan makes the move, dives to the inside of DeJong. Woo, it's tight again. DeJong cuts back across the inside. They come out. Festivan comes out of 9 in the lead, and we're going to see who's going to outbreak who when they come into 10. Festivan in front. DeJong goes around the outside again, and DeJong just shows who has the bigger set today, because DeJong just went around the outside and passed Festivan again, and we're on the last lap. By the way, Rio's still in third. Peter got around Gieb coming out of Triple D. And Peter is pulling on Gieb as we speak. Peter now up into fourth ahead of Gieb. So we're on the last lap. We're coming out of 2, going into 3. We're keeping our cameras on the leader because these guys have been putting it back and forth the last couple of times, and we're going to see what's going to happen here as we try to adjust our feed. There it goes. That's pretty. Well, now that's ugly. Now it's pretty. Now it's ugly. Now it's pretty. We zoom in. We try to keep it their nose to tail. We're going to go down into turn 6. Great view there, even though it's a little staticky. Festivan going to try to put it on the inside of DeJong one more time. We're going to see what happens. And we're going to see. Here comes our camera. Hey, there we go. And it is Festivan out front DeJong. DeJong doing it on the outside again. DeJong makes the move on the outside of Festivan. How many times does this make? We head into Triple D, and it is DeJong out front, but Festivan is closer than he's been the last couple of laps, and we're going to see who's got it because this has been the section for Festivan to close in on DeJong. Back in third is Rio all alone. Peter has pulled Gieb, and it's these two guys out front. Festivan drives in on DeJong, tries to dump to the outside, goes inside, now goes outside. Don't think he's going to be close enough to do it. DeJong's got 3 bike links heading into 10, and unless there's a miracle, it's going to be DeJong here. DeJong drops it in, and DeJong's going to get his 3rd win of the weekend. Hell of a weekend for DeJong. Festivan drag race is him coming out, but is not going to have enough. Coming in 3rd place is going to be Mark Rio, who had a great run, just not enough for the 2 guys out front. Then Peter, coming from a bad start, coming across in 4th. Then Gieb. Then it's going to be, looks like Larson and Andrade all over each other. Perkins going to come around in 8th. Stanton will be 9th. Mortensen will be 10th. Trevor Beard dropped out. Oh, what a drag race. Folks, can't thank you enough for watching today. We're going to keep the feed on for a little bit, but I got to go pick up my cameraman. Thank you for watching Ignitemedia.tv. Check out the races this week. Later in the week, we're going to have every single race posted on our YouTube channel, Ignitemedia.tv. All one word, on YouTube. We're also going to post it out on Facebook. If you haven't found us on Facebook and liked us yet, for goodness sakes, please do that. It's very easy. Ignite Media Utah. Look it up. Or just Ignite Media TV. It'll take you to your Facebook page. Like us. Tell us what you think. Tell us how you feel. Let us know what we can do better. One heck of a day here at Miller Motorsports Park. Thank you for tuning in for round 3 of the Vortex Masters of the Mountain Series.